Make sure that we're on. All right, so starting and we're live.
Yeah, I was gonna say
All
I got the
right.
alert.
Oh, okay. So, welcome you guys to a new episode of Lions Weekly Podcast. We got my favorite man, the myth, the legend,
Oh Lord.
and got a new swag to him, Mr. Gridiron Blitz. What it
Hey,
do?
hey, what's good, man? Well, that first that was too much. That was overkill at the beginning, but that last part was absolutely true. You look out. That 40-year-old swag is something to watch out for. If you see me in the street, you better go the other way. That's all I'm saying. What's up?
So, you want to start off with the breaking news of today?
Man, we got anybody in the building? Because I don't even have you. I can't see.
It is actually loading, so I know we got 5 people watching. Okay, we got CJN Nation. What up?
What's up?
Uh, we got. Oh, okay, that was you.
Oh yeah, that was me taking a little sip. My bad, man.
No, I keep hearing double.
Oh no. Okay, is it coming through the Oh man, look at it on your phone, Travis, or ask them, do we hear it? Okay, let me is it coming through? Are we double? Okay,
Is anybody hearing double?
let's see.
Yeah, because I'm here. Is anybody hearing double?
Yo, yo, let's see.
Oh wow, because I am hearing double in my headphones.
Okay, nope. It's not Travis. You might have two audio sources on, which is super weird because usually that would translate into the stream, but there's no double. Very light echo, the usual echo. So that's probably, do you hear it now, Travis?
Yeah, I still hear it.
Is it loud?
Oh, you know why?
You got two things on?
No.
What?
Okay, hold. Let's see if I could. I got that spinny circle of death, man.
Oh, Lord. Well, what's going on, Dwayne Boatwright, CJ Nation? What's going on with you? Um, 2K plays. Thanks for all you do for me and Travis. At the man is as usual. Yeah, well, that's what we talking about, man. We gonna start off talking about that. So here's the deal, guys. This the plan. While Travis, let me know when you got that ready. Um, we are going to have a Friday show. That's going to be essentially a post game show. We were supposed to be on a half hour ago, but life happens. So I don't know how long exactly we're going to go tonight, but it's probably going to be around 8:39 ish. We will definitely try to hunker down on the time and be reliable for you guys. Friday will be Lions related, but if something of this magnitude breaks, we got to talk about it. But Tuesday will be the general NFL show that we talk about essentially everything. And then today we're going to focus on Lions news and their opponents that they have to face, things like that. So, AT, we getting into it, man. We going to start off with that.
Oh, good lord, I am still hearing it.
What? Okay, Travis, you might have two sources. Look at your sources and see if when I talk, is it just me or is it you too?
I'm hearing both of us.
Both
Like
of
right
us are
now, I'm hearing what you were just saying to the chat.
okay. Well, look at your sources and see if like I'm coming out of. You might have to mute desktop audio because remember
Yeah, no, I took desktop audio off.
I'm still double.
Yep.
Oh no. Well, the good news is it's not doubled in the stream. I did just check that. Turn down one side. Turn. Joseph says, "What's up, Chris? Um, turn down one side of your headphones all the way if you using headphones. I don't know. So only
Yeah, I
one
am
side.
still okay.
Yeah, Chris. It is Travis. Travis's audio is doubled, which is weird. It's only translating to him, but it's not translating to the stream. So I don't know what's going on there. What's up, Metho Light? Is he from yesterday, Trav?
No, that's my cousin. What
Oh,
what
yes,
what's
that's
going
Cuzzo.
on?
What's going on, man? Shout out to all you guys. Y'all gonna love this. Mr. Troxel Sports Talk. He had everything he did yesterday was better than me. So I am the true Obi-Wan Kenobi of this situation. Only difference is Travis is not gonna be the bad guy. He's not gonna turn out and strike me down. At least I hope not. But you know what happens if you do, Trav? If you strike me down, man, you know how I go.
Hey, that ain't never gonna happen. I'm just trying to figure this thing out.
You
Okay.
think we need to maybe get off and try and hurry up and get back on?
Um.
All right, well, I got to get one of these since I wasn't gonna use the soundboard today. I got well, yeah, I wasn't gonna use the sound pad, but I thought you, your ways, Obi Wan. So
I
try
will tell
again.
you this: technology is a thing.
Oh, I just heard a buzzing sound, Travis. Some type of buzzing.
You're hearing a buzzing now.
Oh, never mind. That's coming from me. My bad. That's coming from me. Sorry. All right. What? Oh man. Okay. Well, Trav, what you want to do, man? Because the people waiting. You want to try?
Um. I guess let's. Okay, we're gonna try to start this.
Okay, so that calls for another. I'm sorry you didn't win. The actual price was
Or
501.
wait, hold on one quick second. Let me try one thing real fast.
Usually when Travis does this, it works. Just so y'all know, when it's that last thing, it come through. So Travis, what you can do, man, is if this works out, you should put in the description like uh podcast
Okay,
starts
that
at
is
whatever time.
okay. That is not it.
No, no, no. Okay, I got to give y'all another one. I'm sorry. That's the stream.
Yeah, that is definitely this stream because I am hearing double and it's hard to like
Concentrate.
we've
Okay, guys. All right, here's
yeah.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and edit Trav, and we're gonna try and come back real as quick as we can because we gotta talk about this stuff tonight. So we'll see y'all in a minute.
Okay.
Well, while Travis is stopping the stream,
I keep getting this
the spinny wheel.
that's yep. I'm
Okay.
getting
Yo,
my
don't do it. I would
you
have
know
just
what?
said,
Let's just
haha. Travis, do the hard stuff.
okay. Yep, that's what I'm doing. It's
Oh,
uh okay, let's see if it's streaming
looks
now.
it looks like it's stopping because the spinny wheel, but no, not anymore. It's still moving. Yo, listen.
All right. Wow, I'm at 40% CPU.
Ooh, that yeah,
Still at
fan was like,
30%. Okay, so we should be back on.
what did you do?
Okay, so we got
Oh,
watch
it
it
would be
looks
sweet if it
like
could keep up with the beat. Yeah. Listen.
okay, well why isn't it
All right, y'all. Technology.
it's gonna fail you each and every single time.
Oh no, man. Yeah, this is not the show y'all wanted tonight.
No, it is not. Like this is crazy. See, this is why I am definitely going to try my hardest to get my setup set up actually Sunday.
This is pre-game.
Like this is I'm getting the stuff tomorrow.
Okay, that's what's up. I know what you would be doing.
Okay, the stream health says low output or video output low. It is red.
Yeah, that don't. I was red all day yesterday. That necessarily is not a terrible thing, but it could be. But I literally 3 hours stream, I was red. Ooh,
Okay, so let us see if I'm back on.
I don't know what is going on. So so I walk into a bar. No, I don't have any. I don't have any bar jokes, Mike. Oh Lord.
Okay, says 7 people are watching, so this might be.
But are you still doubled is the question. Because you're still going, Travis. Your stream is still live. People are still commenting and everything. The question is, are you doubled?
Okay. I do not hear double.
Thank God. Yes. Lord, we need. Hold on. Let me find the right sound. I don't even know if I got the right sound for that. Let me see if I got the. I don't even know. I don't even think I got it, y'all. But that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So we ready?
All right, we are ready.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. So you know what you can do, Travis? You can go back on YouTube, the studio editor.
Oh, wow. I am hearing double again.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, 1 second. I want to try one more thing.
I promise, ladies and gentlemen, you will get better quality.
I figured it out.
What was it? It better not be something I had already said. What is it?
Nope. Something even worse.
What was it?
Okay, so I'm going to take you down a little memory lane real quick.
All right. Story time.
So, when you're doing a YouTube channel and you're on a group chat and things like that, rule number 1, you mute the stream.
Travis. Hey, okay, I got the sound for that. I definitely got that sound. Hold on.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's one.
Bruh.
Come on.
No, that one's this one's wah 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 wah.
I deleted that sound, man. I gotta get it back. Okay, guys, what's going on? 2K plays. You just missed a whole bunch of nothing. Travis, the Cardinal Sin 101. He forgot to mute his YouTube audio. So yeah, he was coming out of that, and so we are with you guys. So Travis, what you can do, man, is you can either use the editor and cut all of this stuff out, or you can just put in the stream, the podcast starts at this moment.
Okay.
Well, let's
type it in the chat.
All right. Well, let's no, I mean in the description when you're done. Or you can put it in, know what I'm saying? When people, they're going to be like, man, what is this? All right, so let's start over. Let's start as if we just now popped on the scene.
Okay, so welcome everybody to a first episode of the Lions Weekly Podcast with your host, Troxel Sports Talk. And I got my best friend and a new and improved swag, Mr. Gridiron Blitz.
Well, I did not know that. Thank you, Travis. I didn't know that, man. You said, hey, that's what's up, man. I'm getting old. I'm getting grumpy. So if you see me, watch out. That's all I'm saying. Let me tell you a little story real quick. So I'm driving and I'm coming. You know how you got the perpendicular, it's not parallel, diagonal parking. For those of you who are not in school yet, driver's training, it's diagonal parking. So you're in a parking structure and you got one way to go up. All traffic is supposed to go up one way. Well, I'm looking for a parking spot. These older people are looking for a parking spot. We see the same parking spot. What do? They go up the wrong way and have to turn and then back up and get in. I, like a civilized human being, go the long way. I pulled around, I parked, and I was really, really close to saying something, but I chose not to. They were old, and I said, Derek, don't do that. But I was going to say, wow, some snazzy, but I was just like, you know what? It's not worth it. So if you see me, make sure you get the right parking spot. That's all I'm saying. What's up, y'all?
So let's talk about the breaking news today. Mr. Antonio Brown gets cut by the New England Patriots.
Yeah, Travis.
Your thoughts?
Man, well, I want to tell y'all. Let me see. Is Gloria in here? Is she in the chat? No, she's not. What's up, Bug Spray? What's going on, man? Um, man, they done. You cut off old people. Good job. Now they have to walk. No, no, no. They cut. They no. I didn't cut them off. I didn't cut. I didn't cut them off. Um, all right, guys. So what's going on? To all my Patriots fans in the chat, I feel sorry for y'all. I really do. Um, I, I'm not gonna touch on the allegations. I'm not even gonna go down that line. But Abdul Terrell mentioned about 5 minutes ago, was his career over? Uh, I feel like it's really, really close. I feel like Antonio Brown is done for the year. He is going to be, if he gets picked up by a team, which he won't, because they're going to have to secure a roster spot for him. And if they're going to want to find out what's going on with these, well, we'll get into that later. But they'll take a huge, colossal risk at signing this guy because you got the fallout from the commissioner and what the NFL decides to do, Travis, and then you have the civil lawsuit as well. And if he decides to, if a team takes a chance on him, they're taking a chance on AB potentially for the future, like a Kareem Hunt, exactly like a Kareem Hunt thing.
Yeah.
Um, and he does not need to go on the commissioner's exempt list because that is for a player on an active roster. Antonio Brown is is uh is not on the roster, and there's a very good chance he will not be. So Travis, I I can't say I'm surprised. He just needed. I'm sure the Patriots laid it out, man, and he didn't listen. So you know,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not surprised this is all going down. I do wish Antonio Brown the best. You hate to see somebody go through all this, but when you do it to yourself and you're not learning from it, you know, you gotta sometimes, put down your phone and just say, you know what, hey, I am an NFL player. Everything I do gets extra under the microscope. And, but there is an old saying that if Bill Belichick can't get you right, nobody can. So I am thinking that his career could be over. Uh, Not because of the allegations and things like that, but he's 31 years old. And being 31 years old and a whole year off from football, you're going to be slower next year. And shout out to you two haters. I appreciate the thumbs down. Um,
You
but
pathetic fool. You weak, pathetic fool.
but I definitely think that he definitely needs to you know even go get some help. Like, hey, look, let me go get some therapy or something. Like, he needs to do something to try to make at least his image cleaned up a little bit. Because right now, you say Antonio Brown, everybody was like, I don't want that fool. You know, and I definitely think he's not going to play this year. Like, even if he does get picked up, he's automatically going to go straight to the exempt list.
yeah,
Um,
I'm glad. I'm not. Let me be clear about something. I am not. The allegations are one thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's. I don't know who's dirtier, man. I feel like SI Sports Illustrated is kind of dirty. You know, they kind of pulled a TMZ in my opinion, but Antonio Brown. First of all, how stupid are you to have a group text saying the things that you're saying? You know, you're like, pull up dirt on her. You asking 4 or 5 friends to pull up dirt on this woman. And
yeah,
you could have just stayed. He could not help himself. He could not help himself. And for those of y'all who didn't see, Bill Belichick, I'm like, I couldn't be a reporter, man, because it must be your job to ask stupid questions. This man said
Yeah.
over and over, Travis, I will talk about football, not Antonio Brown. And everybody tried to bring it back to football by mentioning Antonio Brown. And he left, man. He walked off. 2 minutes in, he was gone. He
Hey,
was,
shout out to Bill Belichick.
yeah.
I
So
would have done the same thing.
yeah, I think I agree with you wholeheartedly. I don't think his career is over, but it is on life support at this point because of everything you just mentioned. If the Patriots cannot help you, if they give up on you, you're done. You didn't even give up on Josh Gordon. You know how many
Yeah.
chances this dude has had? That's
Yeah.
crazy. And somebody mentioned today, Travis, on one of these shows, that he was probably set down and told, "Listen, this is how." But in his defense, I don't know when these text messages were. They could have been before
Right.
he got picked up. You know what I'm saying? The timing of this
Right.
article is messed up, but maybe it was some stuff behind the scenes that we never saw, and they just was like, "We're done. We
Yep.
trying to win a Super Bowl. We got the GOAT on our team. Um, we don't have time for this." So
Yep. And his time is limited. So, if you're not, you know, with it, you're against it. And if you're against it, there's a door. That's the Patriot way pretty much.
yeah.
Get with the program. Get with the program quick, fast, and in a hurry. If you're not, there's the door. Now, shout out to Josh Gordon because that man has a million lives. He's like a cat.
He better than the cat. He's like a
Right.
I've never seen so and that's crazy to me. I think I feel like I would have been gave up on him. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I would have been like, I can't do it.
You know, I mean, I get, like that thing is not a serious thing anymore. And prior to 1930, everybody and their grandmothers did it. Um, but in the same token, when there is rules and regulations against it and you cannot follow it, there is something seriously wrong with you.
Yeah, I said that,
Yeah,
Travis. I've been saying that something is mentally wrong with this guy.
and it's just like, and if the Patriots can't even, what do you call it? Um, give up on Josh Gordon, and they gave up quick, fast, and in a hurry with Antonio Brown, it has to be something serious.
Yeah. I bet you he ain't laughing now. He ain't laughing now because Nike dropped him. And
Yep, Nike dropped him as well.
I hope he saved up some money because he
He
might
only got 150,000
bro, he was
out of
supposed to
that
get
9 million.
yeah. And he was owed 5 million on Monday.
Yep.
That's crazy. If he would have made it to Monday. So well, hey, we gonna see. But AB is done for 2019. I'm
Oh yeah, the helmet company also dropped AB. Shout out to Gloria's daughter for reminding us on that.
yeah, you know what the thing though, man, is I we probably should be done with this since we got on late. But the only thing I'll say, guys, that we live in a country that is innocent until proven guilty, right? And
Oh,
sometimes
absolutely.
sometimes guilty men are proven innocent. They can't, you are innocent by default. And unless you straight admit guilt for a crime, you are innocent. And it's the uh, defense attorney's job or the prosecutor to convince people that you did this. So I don't know if he's guilty of these crimes, but what I do know is his antics and all of that nonsense, booming and blah blah blah. It got him where he is. And I keep saying this, I keep trying to tell my son not to lie because it's the same thing, man. Don't lie because when you tell the truth, you won't be believed. And that's how Antonio Brown is. He has caused so much trouble, nobody wants to be bothered with him. So he could have essentially ended his career today with this
Yeah.
information. So that's all I got on that.
Chris Cashball, man, you funny, dog. I totally forgot about all that. He said, man, Favre was sending pics of his, what, to trainers. Brown will be back.
Hey, fellas, and ladies, don't send pictures. You can't do that. Them pictures is forever. I mean, look, ugh, I just can't. I mean, look, let's put it like this. Let me tell y'all a little quick story. Everything is all happy and bubbles and rainbows when you marry, right? If you're no, my wife is back there laughing. Wait, what you say? Oh, she says she's coughing. Yeah, her cough was actually a laugh. So everything is bubbles and rainbows while you married. Okay. Everything. Oh, community property. I didn't even know what that was till I got married. Okay. And if you don't stay married, oh, let's see how many bubbles and rainbows it is then.
Yep.
They you send pictures, them pictures gonna come back to haunt you. Believe that. I didn't. I did not do those things. So I'm just saying, ladies and fellas, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But so,
Absolutely.
man, all right. So let's move on to our alliance, baby.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And welcome to the chat, D Block.
D blocking it. What's going on?
So, um, how do you want to start it? You want to start with the how you feel that Sunday's gonna go?
I do, but wait, what? Gloria's daughter and walking around naked, he seems to think women should be grateful for being in his presence. He's an advertent assaulter, probably because he thinks he's. Uh, wow, wow. What? Oh, bad blitz. No. Wait, I didn't send pictures. I'm saying don't do that. Well, no, I'm not saying that. When you married, you got to trust your spouse. That's just the way it is. Uh, so I think the Lions are going to win this game. I do. I don't like that ESPN got them 34% winning this game, but I think that's a machine doing that. But I think the Lions are in a good position, man. I really do to win this game. I think they're going to win it handily over the Philadelphia Eagles, which is it's kind of the first time all season I've had confidence that they can do something. After I saw the Eagles on Monday night, I'm like, Carson is one hit away from being out. No Deshaun. Alshon is iffy. And if the Lions can if that D line or somebody can get the Wentz, their backup might be in a second. And even with
Yeah.
Carson, the man can't stay healthy. He's no Matthew Stafford. So I just don't and I just don't have any faith in the Eagles. And I think that the Lions, having got that momentum last week, even though they barely pulled it off, that they're going to take that confidence coming off a win of a playoff team to on the road with the Eagles, and I think we get this win.
I was on record. What was that? 2 weeks ago or a week ago? No, Sunday during the post game show. I said that the Detroit Lions will beat the Philadelphia Eagles by 14 or more.
I think you did say that.
And I am definitely going to stick to that. Not because of the injuries or anything like that. I just think that it's our year to, to show the world that, hey, look, we're undefeated. Yeah, we still have a tie. Yes, technically for us, it's a loss because we should have blew out the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
But according to the record, it is still undefeated, and we still want to prove to the world that we belong on the big stages. And going to Philly, who 2 years ago was in the Super Bowl, to pop them in their stadium sends sort of a message.
Why you say sort of though?
Because you already know that the talking heads and the paid makeup story people, known as, ESPN and all these other media outlets, will say, well, their whole team was injured. Doesn't matter. You still got to play the game. Like the Arizona Cardinals was decimated, and they almost pulled off a win. So you got to still play the game. So that's why I'm not going to use the whole injury thing against anybody. I definitely think that we're just gonna make a statement and you know go on our way and get ready for the Chiefs.
Okay, so you also have it. Well, you did start off saying that. I think you've been saying that for a while. You've been saying that for a while
What?
about just beating the Eagles. Like you've kind of never,
Oh yeah,
because I
oh yeah.
remember what you said a little while ago. Man, shout out. That's what's up, man. To Angio16 for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Your boy is oh, now that we got the actual stream, your boy is at 20 away, man, from 2,500. So I just gotta say, man,
Hey,
that
let's get it. Let's get him there.
hey, I appreciate y'all for supporting Travis yesterday. Travis was like I said, man, he had better numbers than I did. Uh and that meant a lot. So appreciate that y'all was rocking with him on that, especially on that super boring game. I think that was probably the worst of the bunch. Like the Titans never stood a chance ever. So well, all right, Travel. Let me run down the let me look at the injury report real quick. So this might be a little more because I actually have that pulled up. So I'm not going to name all of these guys because some of these guys are kind of weird names to me. So offensive tackle Melita, I don't know, Jordan M. He's out. Um, Tim Jernigan is also out, and Deshaun Jackson is out. And I, I hate to say this, I don't wish injury upon anybody, but I'm glad that we don't have to deal with that headache. And everybody for the Lions is questionable. That includes Melvin. Let me get back up to them. CJ Moore, Taylor Decker, Rashawn Melvin, Deshaun Hand, and Jared Davis are also all questionable. So hopefully that doesn't drop down to doubtful and things like that. And at least, some of those guys, maybe even Jared Davis come back. But I'm glad that Deshaun is out. I'm not wishing injury upon him, but that's somebody we don't have to deal with. And
Yeah.
I
On
figured it.
top of that, offensively, for Matthew Stafford, he doesn't have to deal with Jernigan because Jernigan is one of the top linemen for the Eagles.
Mhm. And his is it his foot? I don't know what the injury is to him, but uh, yeah, I'm glad. So I made a video today talking about injury. And let's be real, it does matter. It absolutely matters. Matthew Stafford go down, we got Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. So one person can make a difference. You got a host of offensive people that's out. That doesn't mean we should take them for granted. We got to play as if they were full strength. But I do think that it makes a difference and that the Lions have a real possibility to win this game. And like you said earlier, Travis, it's a statement game. It
Yeah.
really is. They need to win this game. It's on the road and it's against a playoff team, regardless of injury or not. You know what I'm saying?
A Super Bowl winning
A
team.
Super Bowl, 2 years removed from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. But I don't know, man. The Eagles won that Super Bowl with Nick Foles, not Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
So
Absolutely.
I think we should win this game.
I definitely agree with Liddell Wesley's comment. He says, "Got to get consistent pass rush and improve special teams." Absolutely.
Yes.
I think that'd be a key for us and being able to run the ball as well. If we could do at least those three things right, it's gonna be a great year. Especially on Sunday.
Hey, but listen to this, y'all. I don't know where this ranks. Maybe somebody who wants to do their research can fill me in. Uh, but check this out. Check this out. This got to be top three. Somebody in the chat in 5 seconds. Well, no, that's not enough time. You probably have time to Google it. Check this out. The Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all not gonna believe this. Average. They allow 42.5 rushing yards a game.
Wow.
42.5, Travis. That's got to be top three, if not number one. That's crazy. Somebody pull up, do some research. Um, I don't know where the rankings are for this, but the Lions have the better defense overall, allowing 20 points per game as far as the points. Philadelphia is 26 points. No, I'm sorry, points per game. I'm sorry, that's wrong. So that's points per game. So they allow 20 or score 20 points a game, and which is weird because what was their score? They've scored 13 and 27, so that's 40. The Eagles scored 26 points, allowed 18.5 to the Philadelphia Eagles 25.5. Total yards allowed 420 to the Eagles 370. Detroit Lions passing yards 315. Eagles are 284. Rushing yards per game 105 to the Eagles 86. So the Eagles run D obviously is stout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me see. So nobody looked it up. Were the Eagles? Well, I guess y'all gonna make me do it. So what do you think, Travis? What do you think about that run D?
I mean, for the Lions, I definitely think we're gonna stop their run game. Um, and without Jernigan, I think they're gonna be suspect in their run defense. So this could be a game that carry on and Ty Johnson and and the fellas can get loose finally.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really seen our running backs really get loose. We seen Hawkinson got loose. We seen Kenny Galladay get loose. Now it's time for that run game to get loose.
Yeah.
And play solid defense. You do that, you got a great shot.
Well, they need that. They need that. They need to get, they've cut CJ Anderson, we've talked about before. And that is crazy. The Dallas
Hold on,
Cowboys.
I got a soundboard for CJ Anderson.
Okay. I'm excited for this, y'all. Let's listen.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
Travis, I didn't know you were making the sound, man. I literally was waiting on the sound, man. That's crazy.
Well, I didn't want to get a copywritten strike or a
That's
copywritten
right.
claim.
Yeah. If it don't have the music, you won't get it. It's got you will. All right. So let me see. I clicked on this.
Oh, absolutely, Joseph. They do still got Fletcher Cox.
Yes.
That's one. That's a bad man.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Come on, man. Where's the D at? Okay. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Okay. Bro. Wow. All right. So check this out. So the Eagles, what did I say, man? And you're talking about I don't know football. Just because I never played the game don't mean you don't have to play the game to know the game. Philadelphia Eagles, guess where they rank in run defense?
Middle of the pack.
Number 3. Baltimore
Wow.
Ravens allow 20.5 rush yards a game. And second, New England Patriots, 37.0. Seattle Seahawks at 57, and Oakland Raiders round out the top 5 at 63 yards per game.
Wow.
So could you imagine getting 20 yards? Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
So just so you know, the Detroit Lions do not rank top 5 in either rushing, passing, or total offense, nor total defense for passing, rushing, or total defense.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yep. So Eagles rank number 3 in stopping the run. Let me see where we are. So the Detroit Lions, number 3 in stopping the run, man. Are the Philadelphia Eagles. The Detroit Lions are Wow. Wow. Now I was very high on the run defense during the preseason. We are number 21 of Do It Terrell. You're already on it. Shout out to AT. We got to get
Shout
you.
out to AT.
We got to bring him. We got to have him like host a show. Come in with us.
Oh,
That'd be
absolutely.
what's up. That'd be what's up, man. We trying to grow anyway, but not I ain't trying to like have you come on AT like start a channel. I'm just saying. So we have the 21st run defense. That is totally unexpected through 2 games. I am totally shocked by that. What's
That
your take,
is
Travis?
crazy.
Yeah. We are
21st?
21st in run defense with 24 yards allowed.
Snacks, come on, dog.
Man, you ain't
You
really
want a
heard his name.
contract?
You ain't really heard his name. Now on the flip side, that's crazy, man. New England Patriots have the top D in the league. Uh, on the flip side, total defense, they are 22nd, and the Detroit Lions are 26. So, hey, y'all not gonna like to hear this. You ain't guess. AT said he guessed. He lying. He lying. He said he did some quick math and took a guess. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but we need our defense to step up.
Yeah,
Y'all,
absolutely.
we are pre-snacks defense right now. Like before snacks came last year, this is where we were. Bottom tier.
Yep.
Tier. The only teams that are worse than us in total D, guess who number 32 is? Come on, y'all. Everybody know this.
Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins, who have allowed 102 points. Travis, 102. Miami Dolphins, Arizona Cardinals, Washington Redskins, the Pittsburgh Steelers, New York Giants, Oakland Raiders. None of those teams are playoff teams. And I'm talking about this season. Promise you that. None of those teams are going to the playoffs. And there we are tied for 26th, sitting at 26 total D.
Wow.
Yep.
We have got to get it together quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The Patriots have allowed 3 whole points in 2 games.
Wow.
Well, I will say Antonio Brown being gone kind of brings them back down to earth just a tad. They ain't in the stratosphere no more. They like, above the clouds now.
Right.
So, I didn't think to have the phone lines open today. How many people we got in here, Travis?
We got 14 people watching.
14 people. Hey, let us know, Travis. You got that queued up?
I got it queued up.
All right, well, let us know, guys, because I don't want to open them and then it's crickets. So let us know if y'all want to talk about this game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know it's late, but it is Friday. Tone Capone says our line is well respected. Nobody is running straight up the middle, running to the east and west against us. But you know what? I feel you, Tone, and shout out to you, man, for rocking with us. Because I see you.
Absolutely.
You everywhere, bro. I see Tone everywhere.
Absolutely. Shout out to Tone Capone.
Okay, so I don't know. Travis, I gotta let you go, man, because I'm kind of vexed on his comment.
What you mean?
Okay, he said our line is well respected. Nobody is running straight up the middle. Oh, excuse me. The running is east to west against us.
Well, you got to remember one thing though. Jared Davis is not playing yet. When Jared Davis gets back, and you could put Jared Davis and Jelani Tavai, I think a lot of things are going to change. Because Jelani Tavai, next to Jared Davis, is going to create a whole lot of mismatches. And then that might be able to get where, Trey Flowers, opens up and finally makes a name for himself here in Detroit and things like that. So, I definitely think that, that we could definitely, be better once Jared Davis gets back, once, the guys that are on the questionable list are back to full health. Like after this bye week, if we're not hitting on all cylinders health wise, and I'm gonna knock on wood right now that nobody goes down
Yeah.
because yeah, we definitely don't need nobody going down. Stay relatively healthy, get healthier during that bye week, and just tear the league up from week 6 through 17.
Now,
That
Travis,
11-week span,
go
we
ahead.
have to hit.
You see, we got Susan Marie in the building.
Yep. Shout out to Susan. Appreciate you.
And what is that? Bonani?
Yeah, that's my boss's sister.
Oh, okay. What's up? What's up, boss sister? Okay, Bonani. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Or is it Bonani?
No, Banani.
Bonani. Okay. I put too much emphasis on the bow. I was ready to be like Bonani Nani Fofani. I was ready to take it there. Uh hey, what's going on, Sue? Um yeah, Travis, I feel you, Tone. I feel you. But it's like, well, I mean, who cares about it up the middle if you can run outside? I mean, I feel you and I respect that. But 124, you right, you right. I don't know how many plays have been up the middle, but you just take it to the outside. You get past. I mean, what's going on? Like, I don't understand what's happening. Is it the linebackers? Is it the secondary? Is that where they're getting? You know what I'm saying? Before they get stopped. Because now that you mention it, I have not. Well, no, you know what? No, 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 Tone. Arizona was gashing us up the middle. The first play, one of the first sets of plays was a run straight up the middle. But like Trav
Oh yeah,
said,
that was by what do you call it? David Johnson. But David Johnson's a freak athlete. Like
okay, but that's what I'm saying, y'all. So is it okay to get toasted by freak, Derrick Henrys and well,
well, no. I mean, you got to I mean, if you could contain them long enough to where you could put the game away, that's the one thing that, the New England Patriots are pretty much known for. They bend but don't break. They hold your opponents down, when they have to. And when it's time to pounce on them, they pounce. you know?
yeah. I like how you use that cat term, and about the Lions. So that was cool. That was cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, when the Lions need to start pouncing, that's what they better start doing.
They do. But I mean, like I said, I definitely think it's a lot of it has to deal with Jared Davis being out. I think there's something missing. And when Jared Davis comes back, I just have that funny feeling that everybody in that front seven is going to be like, okay, now let's go play. You know,
Yeah.
because Jared Davis brings a lot. Like his side to side and his blitzing, and he's been working on coverage skills and things like that. Like that's going to help. That can allow Jelani Shavai play to his strength. And then if that's the key to defenses. If everybody's playing to their strengths, it's a lot easier to get into the right spot.
Yeah.
And then when the quarterback gets that pressure and they make that mistake, well, guess what? You got your guys right in the right spot at the right time. Maybe then Slay can have, bigger plays than just one play.
Yeah. Well, Tom Capone is bringing up some good points, man. He got me interested. He said that there hasn't been a big run against us.
I mean, there hasn't really been a big run. I mean, there's been like here and there like, what's the longest run that I can remember? There was well Eckler had what like a 10-yard, 11-yard run. I think David Johnson had maybe a 10 or 11-yard run.
Yeah.
But after that, I mean, they don't really get like that, like 30-yard runs or like yesterday's game where Leonard Fournette ran up for 68 yards. Like you're not going to see that against the Detroit Lions.
You definitely have not seen that. But I don't know, guys. Does it matter if you run it for 121? I mean, you're talking 124. So That means that if they've averaged 124, and if you compare that to, let's say, the Patriots, these guys have averaged, now you did play the Dolphins, but they've averaged 40 yards through 2 games. And the Detroit Lions have given up 248 yards on the ground in 2 games. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It is, but then you got to. I mean, you played against Austin Eckler, who's probably one of your hottest running backs right now. You played against Dave Johnson, who's a solid, game in game out type of player. Who actually is playing for something right now because a lot of people are saying, oh, he's injury prone, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. He's trying to fight that mantra of like, is he washed up now?
Yeah.
So a lot of them, a lot of our opponents right now is, oh, what's going on, Willie Kennedy?
What's up,
Appreciate you
Will?
stopping in.
What's going on, man?
A lot of that is, like right now we've been playing against teams that like they're hungry at the run. They got something to prove here and there. Like Dave Johnson, like I said, he has something to prove. Austin Eckler, he has something to prove. He has to live up to the thing like, we don't need Melvin Gordon. You could cut him. I'm your guy.
Yeah, you're right about that, Trey.
You know.
Because he done made me forget all about Melvin.
You know. And then, this week we got Miles Sanders and who else did they pick up? They picked up Jordan Howard. So you got all these different like aspects, and then I mean, I will still say this: like, I'm still not 100% sold on Kansas City's run game. I think they upgraded from where they were at last year, but I'm still not saying, oh my goodness, that run game with Patrick Mahomes, with Tyreek Hill and that passing attack, and and then I don't have that same fear. Like, yeah, they got better, and shout out to them. They still looking like they haven't missed a step, but they're still, they're still being able to be beaten. We just got to go out there and play these next 2 games and try to stay healthy. Like, that is the one thing I am pounding on my table to make sure people understand is health, health, health.
Yeah.
Stay healthy, get healthy. Come week 6 when we play on Monday Night Football against the Green Bay Packers, we definitely have to be healthy, be ready, and start attacking. Our time is now. Like, we are 2 weeks in. We're about to be 3 weeks in come Sunday. Sunday for us is week 3, our game. So we have to get this ball rolling quick, fast, and in a hurry. Otherwise, people are going to say, oh, yeah, the Lions started off, undefeated, but then by that bye week, they started falling apart. Just like they always do. Or this, that, the other. It's like, we got to start getting that ball rolling.
Yeah, we do. And that's what we need to do, Travis. Like, I don't want to skip past this week, tell you the truth.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No. What I meant by that
not.
is I'm definitely not meaning, not skipping right to Kansas City.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I'm always excited. Usually the bye week is like a super boring week. So, I mean, this year, since everything is a little different, it'll be different. But typically what I do is I watch the games I try to catch every division opponent I can, whether it's Minnesota, Chicago, or Green Bay. And I don't know about y'all, I'm always rooting for whatever team is playing them. No matter how whack that team is, I am rooting for that team. And I'm super excited about that because the Lions, I don't want to get all excited, but they win this game Sunday, Travis. It's looking good because as much as I hate to say it, that tie is not a loss. It's like half a loss and half a win. It's literally right in between a win and a loss. So they just smack a tie on it. So a loss is a full game, a tie winds up being half a game. So
Yeah.
if Chicago, oh, by the way, just to kind of go back, if the NFL has to get this roughing the passer thing together because Chicago should be 0-2. They now their dude kicked a monster kick, and good for him. But he should have never had the chance to do that. And I hope that
Yeah.
we're not put in that situation where, and I'm sure Matt Patricia is really behind his guys. Like, look, the NFL is getting soft with quarterbacks. Now, when it works for us, it works for us. But y'all got to be ready to pull back on these guys because you cannot touch them, Travis. It was a call
Yep.
last night. Like, are you
Yeah.
kidding? Like the dude
Yeah.
blew on him. He blew on him.
Yeah. And shout out. This is probably the only time I ever say this, but shout out to Troy Aikman and Joe Buck for actually saying what's right, and that is that should have never been a penalty.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe was on it. No, it should have never been a penalty. They and guess what? The NFL, don't you love when the NFL apologizes? Oh, we missed the pass interference call, and we're going to send you a nice little letter with a raised seal on it. I'm sorry that we stopped you from like winning, almost going. Like, are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me, man. And
Hey,
yeah,
the most humor I've gotten so far in this what do you call it, in this NFL season is watching those the home games that in New Orleans where they're all dressed up in the refs and they're giving it to them.
bro. The NFL, they need to fix this. They
They do.
apologized to the Denver Broncos because that was not a roughing the passer call, but yet it was called last night. It
Yeah.
was called last night. And
Yeah.
if we're gonna have flag football in a minute,
Yeah.
the Gridiron Blitz is gonna die at that moment. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. I'm done. I'm done. I'll do another show goes on, but except this time I will not return. I'm not going to support that. I know you have to protect quarterbacks, man, but we got one of the toughest in the league. And
Yeah.
this dude has been hit and you got like a
Play
guy
with a broken back.
broken back. Hey, yeah. So and
Hey, I just got done with a back injury. I know what he went
oh
through.
Lord.
If that was
Yeah. Yeah. They gotta get it together. They're taking the fun out of these games. And the holding calls are ridiculous.
oh
Did
man.
you hear what
But
did you hear what,
just
what the stat was yesterday about holding?
yeah, it was like it's up like 68% or something like that.
Man, through 2 weeks of NFL games, there
Yeah.
have been, as of at the start of last night, 180 accepted holding penalties.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
But you know what the most complained call is?
What's that?
Holding penalties. All coaches complain about the
Yeah,
holding.
because
Oh,
it's a
you missed
hold
the
on
holding
every play,
call.
Travis. There's a hold literally on every play.
Truth be told, yes. There is a hold on every single play, and if you say no,
You,
I will bring up some game tape.
yeah, you lying. Because sometimes we get away with it. I'd be like, oh, I'm glad they didn't see that.
You know that, right?
I'm glad they didn't see that. I'm glad they didn't see that.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's just like that penalty is like, it does kind of delay the game.
Yeah.
And for like, yeah, we want to see longer football, but we don't want to have so much dead space where the commentators are talking back and forth. No, we want to see actual plays being called and plays being ran and back and forth. Like these either lopsided games and these, like what happened to like a shootout game? Like my favorite game last year was actually the Kansas City Chiefs versus the LA Rams. I think it was what at Kansas City. And Kansas City won like 55 to
That game was
42 or
ridiculous.
something like that. Man, that game was so much fun though.
Yep.
I was just like, well, hey, if you had anybody in fantasy league that game, you were eating.
Yeah, game was ridiculous.
Oh, it was in LA.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh my god, is any are they gonna is there any D?
Is there any defense?
Is there any D?
Yo.
Ridiculous. Absolutely, man.
But it was fun. You know, like that was kind of a fun game. Like as long as they give us like once a week something like that, or even like half of that, because then you're actually playing defense.
Yeah.
Then I'm perfectly good. But like 7-20, really?
Hey, this
and then you got so many penalties like that first half, where they say it was like 20 penalties that first
15
half.
15 penalties that first half.
Oh, 15.
15, yeah.
Yeah, 15 penalties that first half. None the third quarter, which I was like, hey, is that a world's record?
Look, that's probably why the game went so fast. Like, it started going fast. I was like, oh, Lord, this is almost over. It's almost over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And then that fourth quarter came, and then they had, what, 3, 4 of them?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. They was like, oh, we got to slow this game down. We got to slow it down.
Yep.
Drag this out for TV land. We got to drag it out. It's crazy, man. Shout out to, Scott is in the building. What's going on, Scott?
Oh, what's going on, Scott?
Yeah. Yeah, I got your I saw your comment, and I haven't had a chance to read them yet, but appreciate you as always. So I don't know, Travis. I'm excited. I'm excited about this game. This week has kind of gone past probably the quickest that since the season has started, to tell you the truth. That tie was hard to swallow. But it's always better, man. Ain't it always better with a win? It's always better with a win, man.
It really is. Let's continue it.
Absolutely.
Let's continue it this week. Let's play hard. Let's play our type of game, and let's go out there and just show the world like we belong on these big stages. Like we're not the same old Lions. We're not, all this other stuff. Like if you want to stop all that, you go out there and you bust that butt on Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia at their house.
Yeah, you also got
anybody can win in our. I mean, we can always win at our house.
Yeah,
our house it's in our favor. We're supposed to win at our house.
Yeah,
but to do it on the road.
Yes,
that's what separates those teams from pretenders to contenders.
Oh yeah, yeah. I say if we come out, let's just hypothetically say, because Patrick Mahomes, he's something else.
He is he is. That dude's a freak nature.
Yeah, he definitely is something. He's gonna be the Chiefs quarterback for a long time.
Absolutely.
If we can somehow go 3-0 out of these next 3, I think at that point people are gonna be like, it's time to start looking at these Detroit Lions. But
yeah,
I don't know. I didn't see where their pass D was, but that's something they definitely gonna have to shore up against Mr. Mahomes.
Yeah, Darius Slay better not just have just one play in him that game.
So sick.
We're gonna need him and need him often.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sick.
Hey, one play Slay. I mean, come on now. Like,
hey, you know what I love about a lot? I love how winning changes attitudes. Winning changes attitudes. We got 13 people in the building. Now, if one of y'all tell me, okay, that if the Lions lose that game, let's say, let's go back in time and use a hypothetical. Let's say Phillip Rivers, instead of trying to force the ball, he checked it down, they score. Lions are unable to score, and we lose. Twitter is not blowing up with praise for Darius Slay. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darius Slay got fried. There's nothing. There's nowhere around it. There's nowhere around it.
He got Jim Bob Cootered.
And people. Oh well, at least he didn't get 100. Wait. Say what? Say what?
He was 2 yards away from 100.
Yeah. Now he made some good plays, absolutely. But then I thought about his name, Trav, and said, you know what? He does have the perfect name. He need to be He need to put one big play Slay. That's what it needs to be. One big play
Yep.
Slay. Remind me of that pick six he had last year against Arizona when we was hanging on to beat them fools, and then
Yep.
he took it to the house.
Yep.
So
That was the one game actually in hold on, let me think. It was since 2000 that I actually missed a game. It was that Arizona game. I missed the first ever big play Slay, first career pick six.
which was last year against Arizona.
Yep.
Wow.
I forgot what I was doing, but I had no way of watching it.
Man,
I
and
was
we
so
didn't know
sick.
each other back then. That's crazy, man. What do you mean you have no way of watching it? It's called get in the car and go to your local bar. And that rhymed. I didn't even know that.
No, I was doing something.
Oh, you was
I
doing.
forgot what I was doing,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, and I had no way of actually, you know.
Oh, I got you. You
But
couldn't. You
yeah,
physically couldn't watch the game. Like you could not be
yeah,
there anywhere to
yeah,
watch it. Yeah.
yep. I
Yeah.
was so upset. I was just like, "What? The one game I had to miss."
Okay. Hey, Travis. Travis. Chris Cashbo. We love you, man. We love you. I'm gonna read his comment. Slay didn't get fried. He allowed no TDs and got a pick, and then had him play over to stop the big plays. He went when he went man, he had to deal with a rub route every time, and the Chargers are good at them. Okay. All right. I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, and he also added, the dude's Slay face, which is, Keenan Allen, uh, was a top five receiver, wasn't he? I mean, he's up there. He's definitely up there. He's one of the best underrated, wide receivers. But that's where I have the problem at is when you have, you know, these top guys to make a name for yourself that you belong in, say, the Pro Bowl or the All Pro teams or, all NFLs and whatever you have it, that's these are the games that you're supposed to, you ain't catching nothing today. You can go ham, bacon, turkey, eggs, and sausage the rest of the year, but tonight you ain't getting nothing. That's the type of mentality, winning programs have. Like, I'm gonna take okay, the New England Patriots. What are they known for on defense? We're gonna take your best athlete out the equation. Now try to beat us. If Keenan Allen's their best weapon, the New England Patriots take Keenan Allen out
Right.
and force the Chargers to find another way to beat you.
Yeah. Now I see Tone. Tone said, what did he say? Let me go back to you, Tone. I gotta look at for the picture with the shades. There we go. He says, man, where is it at? Something about Slay that he faced the dude Slay faced was a top five wide receiver. Probably. He probably was. My thing about Slay Tone is there's a certain Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, he had a lot of mouth on him, but he backed it up, right?
Jalen
So
Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey, Travis's man of the hour. He was willing to give up a kidney, a liver, all for this young man. That's a whole different conversation. My thing, though, Tone, is this. If you walk around and you want to be top five, now let's take you said he was getting rubbed, so I can't really make a fair assessment. But there are some plays that I saw that he wasn't. Just like yesterday, Jalen Ramsey straight got beat on a play. I saw one play. I wasn't watching to see, how many times he gets beat. There was one play he got beat. He caught up with the receiver enough to make the tackle, but he got beat. My thing is, if you want to be that guy, then you've got to be that guy. Travis feels that, and well, I'll let Travis tell you, but if Slay top 5 corners to me are shut down, they're island corners. I don't think Darius Slay is an island corner. That was my whole
No.
point about Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Is you have you got the Revis Island. You got Norman when he was doing his thing. You got all those type of things. And you've never heard Slay. It's called big play Slay. It ain't called shut down corner Slay.
Yeah.
Slay is not a shut down corner. So that's all I was saying to him is if you walk around and you want to be this, then you have to be that. You want to get paid top 5, you got to be top 5. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if you want to get, if you want to get paid like a top 5, you got to shut down a top 5 wide receiver.
Uh-oh.
Only makes sense.
Scott McLean says, Rutro. We're going to disagree about Jalen. Well, I'm with you. I don't know. Scott is kind of intellectual, so I don't know really what he's thinking. But I don't really want him. I'm kind of neutral about it. If the circumstances are right, why not? But
we need that island. We need that island. I'm gonna give up the 2 first-round picks to keep everybody, and then I could go and cut a guy like D Virgin.
D Virgin shouldn't even be on the team, Travis. He shouldn't.
That's why I'm giving.
Here.
That is why I am giving up 2 first-round picks to get Jalen Ramsey to Detroit.
Scott, thank you.
And okay, I want to address that. Scott McClellan said, and the cancer in the locker room is not worth it all, or worth it at all. Okay, if you're on a team that everybody said that, oh, they should have went to the Super Bowl, or this, that, the other, and then all of a sudden they're losing again and they're going back to their old same ways, wouldn't you be upset if you're that top guy that, cares so much about winning? I think that's what his problem is he cares about winning so much. He doesn't have a filter, and that's one thing where, on Sunday when he blew up at his head coach, I think that's where that came from. Is he's so passionate about winning? That's all he thinks about. He doesn't care about nothing else besides, did we pick up that win? Like, watch this whole week. Wait till the next week that, the Jacksonville Jaguars play, and Jalen Ramsey is still, a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Did you see any blow-ups, last night?
Well, in Scott's defense, Travis, he said 2019 season, Melvin 12 tackles, 0 INTs, 5 paid $4 million a year. Ramsey 9 tackles, 0 INTs, 1 PD, 2 first-round picks, and 17 mil for 4 years. Sorry, not worth the money. And the cancer in the locker room is not worth it all. So it was both of those comments that went together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also said,
he wanted.
It could be. I can understand that, Trev. I can, but his personality will clash with Matty P, and his discipline. That, in my opinion, this is why Tate is gone. No, I think with Tate, I think it was more or less like we've had all of his best years. He's at that age where, yeah, he could still demand a top contract. He got a top contract. But for what we need him for, he's not going to get a top contract. So to do him a solid, we let him go. I think if Tate would say, hey, I'll take whatever the Detroit Lions gives me. I don't care about nothing, no other team besides playing for the Detroit Lions. I'm gonna retire here. They can offer me whatever. I'm gonna sign it. And I think Tate would still be here. No, I think that because one thing is Matt Patricia is going to discipline whoever and who whenever. He because he does come from that Belichick tree. Like there's a no tolerant nonsense. Um, Bob Quinn's like that. You know, probably Rod Wood, who does actually a lot of the contracts. He's probably like that. So it's like I don't really think like Tate showboating was a decision making. I think it was the show me the money antics. He wants to get paid. I mean, but rightfully so. He's never had a big contract. This is technically his first contract at what, 31 years old? The man deserved to get paid. We got him on a super extreme heist. We paid that man $5 million. Really?
Super extreme heist. Sounds like
That's a super extreme heist.
yeah. Well, hey,
You
Trav,
know.
you know how I feel already, man. I'm not a huge J. I love the boy's skills. I just don't. I agree with Chris with the headache, but I said all of that on Monday show that or Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday. That and definitely not two first rounders. Absolutely no way. Um, I think y'all might disagree with me. Y'all might not. I think what they gave up for Khalil Mack was ridiculous. Was insane. Uh,
Yeah, but that move right there single handedly made them go from worst to first. They
but guess
got
what,
the
Travis?
they got their goal of being the NFC title champs.
Yeah. And just to get double
I
pointed out the playoffs.
Yeah, but weren't they in the second round?
No.
They had that home.
Who did they beat?
Oh no! They lost in Philly.
With the double joint.
Yeah, with the with the with the parquet.
Yeah. With the Park, who is currently unemployed, isn't he? I think Parquet is unemployed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kick her round. So my thing is, Jake, when you give up that much, you are in a win now, obviously. And the Bears took a chance, instantly made their
But we
team
are
better.
Yeah, we are in a win now though.
Travis, but not two first rounders though, man. Not because here's the thing. My thing is, if you give up that for Khalil Mack, you're saying to me that in the net in the entirety of the draft picks, like however long that goes, you're expecting to win within a my honest opinion. If you look at and say that I'm gonna win this year, I think you're foolish. I do, especially if you're the Chicago Bears. Somebody brought up a point. So shout out to that person from Monday show, Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday show said that the Chicago Bears were tied with some other. Oh, it was they were tied with Philly. It was Marzar. I'm sorry, man, I tore that up. He said that they were tied with Philly with the least amount of 10 plus yard passes. I think it was passes in the league at 13. So you give up all of that for a win now mentality, but you don't win now. I'm anything less than the Super Bowl is like, hey, what are we doing? Because it looked like they regressed this year. I think they didn't get a single takeaway their first game, and I think Kyle Fuller got a pick last game. That was their first takeaway, I think. They had like 50 something, what was the number? 30 something takeaways last year. But
I think so.
I don't want to do it. I think Bob Quinn has like a long term solution, which could be why he has not extended Slay. I don't know. Maybe Slay, they had a conversation. It was like, hey, look, just give me this season. We'll talk about it in the offseason. I don't know. But I definitely ain't willing to give up two first rounders.
I mean, Scott did bring up a great point. Like, if they trade Slay for him, I would accept that. But if they
Wait, Slay
wanted
for
two
Ramsey?
number ones, yeah, like pretty much a straight up trade.
A player for player trade.
Yep.
I don't think that would happen. Darius Slay is what? 30,
No, he's 20.
28, or 29? He's
I
got to
think he's
be.
28. I think he's 28. Let me double check real
I
fast.
think he is. He's
I
either
believe I
20
still
or,
have it.
yeah. Yeah, they say player for players are real rare in the NFL. That's like a basketball thing. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, he's 28. He'll be 29 January 1st.
Yeah, that's not. So he'll
So
be.
you would have to do like Darius Slay, a first round pick um for Jalen Ramsey, and maybe a future pick.
Wait, what? So a player, a first round pick, and an additional draft pick.
Yeah, I mean it could be like a 2023 fifth round pick. I mean just a future pick.
Wow. So
I
Scott,
think that would land it.
Scott says I do Slay plus a third or something. Wow.
I mean you got to understand one thing. Jalen Ramsey shuts down half the field. Okay, and I'm going to ask the chat, and I'm going to ask you, Derek. Did Jalen Ramsey last night shut down half that field?
It's hard for me to. I don't know the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that Darius Slay, Allen was, I thought, targeted 15 times and caught 8. I did not look at the numbers. But what I know is that Mariota was getting sacked, like Oprah was giving away cars. So he was getting sacked. I don't even know if the brother had the time. So I'll just say yes. I'll say yes for the sake of this argument.
I mean, it's just like if he shut down half the field, that is definitely an upgrade from Slay, and he is 4 years younger, almost 5 years younger. So now, if Jalen Ramsey wants this, contract, now it makes sense because hey, I'm 24, he's 29. You have another 5 years before I get to his age.
Yeah.
You know, so you got him for longer. And that's where I say, you try to finagle a deal to get done with this.
Okay. Well, we
I mean, even if it's not two first, or if it's slaying somebody else or whatever, like you just got to make sure that you know explore every avenue you possibly can to get Jalen Ramsey. When a top corner like that is on the market, you have to talk. Now, maybe as a talk, and hey, we don't have nobody available for them. Maybe we don't have enough draft picks for them. Uh, that's totally up to them. But you explore every avenue in order to try to get this deal done. Jalen Ramsey with the Detroit Lions fits exactly what Matt Patricia wants, and Matt Patricia, has staples on each side of that field at the cornerback position to play man-to-man defense. If their corners play man-to-man defense at an extremely high level, that makes everybody's life easy.
yeah.
Because now your front seven can do what they need to do to help their linebackers. The linebackers are still going to help, your corners. And then your corners are obviously helping your safeties. But you're pretty much shrinking that field. When you shrink a field, it's easier to get, pass deflects. It's easier to get interceptions. It's easy to, do a whole lot of things. And you solidify yourself defensively.
Yeah, because what they like to say,
You know,
you cut the field in half by doing that.
ex- exactly.
Yeah.
And then who knows? Maybe Jalen Ramsey can speed up the process of Amani Oruwariye. and Amarni comes in, does his job, does a solid job, and you groom in both of them. So now you got two possible staples on your outside corners. When has the last time we ever had that?
Yeah, it's been a while. It definitely has been a while. I agree with Scott though, Trav. Like this is a pipe dream for the Lions fans that do want him. I listen. I wouldn't say
I mean,
no.
it could be a pipe dream, but
Yeah,
this is a move though you got to at least explore. Like if Bob Quinn is not doing his job, at least talking, that's when I'm going to say fire. What do you call it? Outside of that, if he talks to him and there's absolutely no way that we could do a deal, okay, I'm cool with that.
yeah.
But you at least got to talk to try to get a deal done. Like he's worth trying to talk for.
Well, Travis, I hate to tell you, man. I don't even think he's entertaining it. I don't. But he could be. He could be. I think that he'd have
I
to
mean,
pull out because see, they even said last night that, and this could be a rumor, but they're looking at 2 first-round picks, and I'm like, we looked at the Khalil Mack. Didn't they say that? He did say that, Travis. I think
yeah,
Bob Quinn was SO. I could be wrong. I probably am
yeah.
because if
But
he looked at,
also, hold on, let me pull up Khalil Mack's age. But continue on.
uh no, I was gonna say that the Khalil Mack trade to me was insane. Hold, all right, so I guess when you, my wife,
Okay.
and when you the MVP, you just make all type of noise because you cracking pops.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, she the MVP. She can do whatever she want. Come on now.
hey, well, I'll let you tell her that, Travis, because I ain't telling her that. I ain't telling her nothing. Travis said when you the MVP, you can do whatever you want. See, it's already going to her head. Isn't she talking about she like Travis? It done already gone to her head, making up. But don't worry, because I will be in about 2 weeks. The man cave will be set. Your boy will have his own space. So I'm definitely gonna be, I'm gonna be excited then. But what you got, Trav?
Okay, Khalil Mack is 28 years old. So at the time of the trade, he was 27 years old. At 27 years old, yes, paying what the Chicago Bears paid, I'm not doing it. For what? For 3 years? I would need them 2 first-round picks in 3 years.
Yeah, they gave up a king's ransom for that dude. And you said 3 years?
Absolutely,
It's 3 years? So one of them already over. He playing in his second year now.
exactly. By 30, he's gonna slow. He's not gonna be the same Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I like how Bob does stuff. I really do.
but at 24, you got 6 years.
No, Lord,
You
Travis.
could be
Travis, man.
something.
Travis, let it go. Come on, let
I'm
it
just
go. You gotta let it go,
let
man. You
it
gotta let this
go,
be.
let it go.
You gotta let
I'll
this
start
go.
singing some Frozen.
I know. Hey, I've never seen Frozen. I've never seen Frozen.
Hey, when you got a daughter, you've seen Frozen.
Hey, okay, look. Hey, that's why we need to start a spinoff channel. Okay, so here's a quick little story. So Frozen was all the rave. I've never seen Frozen. So I just happened to be at Best Buy when it was released on DVD. And everybody was going crazy for this movie. So I was like, let me get it, right? So let me buy Frozen. Still have not watched it. So my son, Zachary, the same Zachary y'all see now, he with my sister could not get through Frozen. He's a real man's man. Like he's like, I'm not watching. It's got girls in it. So you want to know what his movie of choice was? I'm gonna give you a clue, Travis. See, you got a girl. So hey, I'll let you go first. Story time. What is your girl's movies? Like since you got a girl, Frozen, what else? Like the animated shows or movies.
Um, animated. I guess it would be like Frozen and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's not
But
a lot
she's
of girl
been
movies.
in.
What about Tank?
But she's been into more like Descendants and things like that.
Oh, like wait, like Disney Channel show? Wait, what?
Yeah,
What? Like
yeah,
live action stuff?
yeah.
Wow. See, you know what? Girls do mature faster than boys. That's crazy. So I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. We done got off. My son's movie of choice. It involves a snail. A
Oh, is it Turbo?
turbo. Oh my god. I have seen
Hey,
Turbo.
I love cartoon movies. Like my
Hey,
favorite movie, real talk, is Happy Feet.
are you serious? But that's a lot. Wait, I thought that was a live action penguin movie, Happy Feet. No, that's animated.
Nah,
Oh,
yep, that's
okay.
animated.
Well,
They
my
have like very very little of the like human interaction.
okay. Well, mine currently is Wreck-It Ralph. Not I own two, but I haven't seen two yet. I haven't but
See, I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things about it. I do want to see it.
yeah, I love Wreck-It Ralph, man. That's like my favorite recent Disney movie. But that's crazy, man. So I know all about Turbo. Like it's ridiculous. I've watched this movie enough times for everybody in the world. You understand me? Every time Turbo was on, it was always on. I still have not seen it, but he's kind of grown out of it now. So now he's, now he's too old for like Peppa Pig and y'all about to laugh at me real quick, and I guess we'll wrap it up. We do need to start this spinoff channel, Travis. We really do, man. Hey, you know what I miss? I'm gonna miss about him being young is Caillou. I I love Caillou, man. I don't know why. I just love Caillou, and he don't watch it no more. He don't watch anything. Now it's all about YouTube and this person and that person. And he's like, he'll be 10 in January, so he's getting up, he's getting that age. But yeah, man, I don't even know how we got up. Hey, listen, Caillou is he is a bad influence. But let me tell you something, Joe. Hey, our kids, they know about Caillou. They be like, don't you, hey, I told Zachary, don't you do what Caillou doing. And guess what he told me? He was like, Caillou's being disrespectful. I was like, my man, that's my man. Yeah, I'm raising you right, young man. He knew Caillou was disrespectful. He is a bad influence.
Absolutely.
Caillou, that's what it should have been called. Caillou, the bad influence, the bald head boy, the bald headed bad boy.
he he got his wig snatched.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody likes Caillou. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know why we started talking about. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. Be like, why are we talking about Caillou and Turbo? Oh, God. So anyway, guys, I think that the Lions win this game, and I think this is their first kind of real handily win. I say at least at least a double digit. I just feel like they're gonna finally get that offense cracking. They're gonna put up like maybe Arizona type numbers, man. Maybe not that many, but maybe definitely a double digit win. That's at least a one score. I'll cut myself some slack. A one score, a touchdown game.
So at least by 7.
At least by 7.
Okay. I'm still sticking to 14 points. I definitely want the Detroit Lions to win. At least I'll even give you a score. Let me see.
While you doing that, Abdul didn't have one of his dreams. But he
Uh
is.
oh.
No, he didn't. He didn't have a dream.
Oh.
He is scared though. And when Abdul got
Okay.
fear, when he got that fear, man.
Okay. So my prediction: 32-18, win by 14. I
Wow.
think we're gonna finally get over the 30 hump because it's been a minute since we scored 30 points. It was week 17 of last year.
Um.
So
All right, Travis, hold on, man. I can't hold it no more. Scott was talking about something about Perkins. I'll be right back.
okay. Anyone else dig up on the Perkins thing? I don't know what he did, but I mean, hey, he's young, he can still develop, and he actually was pretty solid in New York. That was one of a shocking move, but at this point, I don't know what the New York Giants is thinking. One minute they want to go young, the next minute they get rid of a young player. So I don't know what they're doing, but hey, appreciate that, New York. Um, Perkins is solid. He still definitely needs to develop, but hey, we got Daryl Bevel. Daryl Bevel's going to get him right. And, so I definitely like that Perkins signing. Okay, let me see. Let me read more comments. We could easily score 30 plus every game so far this year. They plays were there, but the new offense, so I gave them a pass. Yeah, I definitely, yeah. I mean, we could have easily scored 30 on Arizona. Actually, we could have probably scored 50 on Arizona. Um, no
Like
disrespect to Arizona, that is still my second favorite team.
the same team
Um,
that came back and tied us up. We was leading them how much?
yeah, we were leading by 18, but
Mm.
I mean, we could have put up 50 on them, but we let off the gas, and they came back and tied us.
The rest is history.
The Chargers, yeah, we could have scored 30. Um, there was a couple passes that didn't go our way. And then we left points on the board or on the field, I should say, not on the board.
Yeah, I wish they was on.
So right. So we could have definitely scored 30 points in 2 consecutive weeks. Oh yeah, Giants are bipolar. At absolutely,
Y'all doing.
but
Oh.
I definitely think that what do you call it? Read the comment on Perkins coming out of college. All right, where's that? Let me.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't see it, Chris. Or I don't see it,
I think it's
Scott.
Chris. Oh, Scott. Scott. Yeah, I mix. Yeah, we. It's rare that we get Scott up in here. Like he usually pop in and pop out. So appreciate you, Scott.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you, Scott. I don't see it, but I'll definitely look for it.
Man, I
Poor
can't.
Giants falling apart right now. Yeah. But hey, with the new coach or the quarterback change, who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe maybe it gets them an 8-8. I don't think they're gonna make no playoffs, but maybe they get a 500 record. With having Daniels, it that is a shocking move for me. I mean, I would have still rode with Eli. Win, lose, or draw doesn't matter. That's the franchise guy. Let him ride off of the way he wants to ride off. Um, but hey, if it's time for Daniel Jones, then Giants fan gotta accept Daniel Jones.
Yeah, well, I know that the Lions. I hope their run D stiffens up. I just want to see a better defensive effort overall, and also I mean all around. And I feel like that's coming. I really, really do. Danny Amendola was quiet this week, so it's a lot of stuff we didn't touch on. Jamal Agnew. It's a lot of stuff we didn't touch on, man. It's really not enough time, and we really could have 2 3 shows a week, especially with the season going on. So I do have the Lions winning this game, though. I have them win this game and going to having Kansas City, next week. And shout out to Chris, who is probably about to travel or already there and probably will be going to that game. So um, I really think that the Lions are in a primo position, especially with no losses. Like bro, we in second place in the division. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
with one, well, I mean the Packers The Packers would have had to lose, and man, it's just so much. But we right there, and just like the Lions always do, Travis, they stay in it. They got the chance to be in it, man. These next 3 games are critical, but I think
Absolutely.
these next two are really prove it games, and hopefully Green Bay, runs out of gas real soon and comes back
You
down to
know,
earth.
real talk, just going off the next 2 games, like Philly and Kansas City. Can you hear me?
Travis Troxel. No, you said just going off Kansas City, and then you went totally quiet.
Can you hear me?
Travis
Yeah,
Troxel.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but we could not hear you. Oh Lord, Travis Troxel. All right, hold on. I guess that means it's time. I can't hear you.
Chat, can you guys hear